Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day video. This is Summer Sam edition, so we will see what happens. I'm going to take you along with me for everything that I eat today. Started my morning out in my garden. I will show you some shots of that. I am loving it out there right now. It's getting to that part where everything is just exploding so quickly, and I don't have any ripe tomatoes yet, but I have a ton of green ones, so they're all going to come at once. I know it. And I just cannot wait. So this is what I got during my little weeding harvesting session this morning. I picked a bunch of mint for some drinks. I have to separate this, and some Mizuna and some salad greens for lunch today. I have a bunch of beets that had to get picked and some snap peas to add to my snap pea collection. If you are new here, hi, welcome. I'm Sam. I run the blog samcookskindness.com, and I make these videos to show that vegan eating can be easy, can be attainable, can be healthy, can be balanced, can be all of the above without having to be complicated and hard. I am starting my morning off with a nice big iced coffee. I just do my cold brew myself. I basically make a batch every day to every other day because it's summertime and the cold brew is flowing here. I have lost over 70 pounds over the last 6 years on a very slow-paced health journey, and I would never go back. I love the way that I lost my weight. I love the strength that I'm building now. It was slow, it was steady, it was not a quick fix, but it got me to where I am now, and I can be confident that I can live my life in a way that I want to. I can have treats here and there without having to feel like I'm constantly restricting, and I just feel good. And so that is why I make these videos, so I can give you guys a little hope if you are on a health journey of your own, that not every size fits all. You don't have to do a crazy cut to drop weight. You can just live your life in moderation, making small habit changes over time that balloon and snowball into big results. I got my coffee and my almond milk, and now I'm gonna make breakfast. I'm using my scale to make measuring easier, starting with some of this Earth Chimp chocolate protein. It's my favorite protein. I do have a coupon code for this if you want to try it at a discount. Cauliflower, this one I just measure with my heart. A serving of quick oats and water, and we mix. Topping it off with some frozen fruit, and we pop it in the microwave. Oats are out of the microwave, and I'm gonna give them a little stir, see what the texture looks like. It's pretty good. They were in there for 4 minutes and 15 seconds. That looks like maybe it was enough time. It's warm, it's not hot. I think it's warm enough though. Gonna top these off with a tablespoon of flaxseed and stir that in before I add my toppings. Finishing this guy off with some of my homemade soy yogurt and some fresh strawberries. She is definitely a hearty bowl of oats. We got nice probiotics in the yogurt. I got protein from the protein powder. Oats are gonna keep me satisfied and fueled. Fresh fruit for all the goodness that comes in berries. And this is just a delicious way to start my morning. It's gonna keep me full for some time, and they're just so good. I love the yogurt on top of my oatmeal like this. It adds something that just feels so indulgent while being delicious and wholesome. All right, friends, we just got in from doing a little bit of pickleball with my kids, and we are about to head to the pool, so I am prepping lunch. We're gonna be there through lunchtime, so I just pulled a bunch of random things out of my fridge, and I'm gonna turn this into a meal. So when I'm doing this, I basically think about my protein, my starch, my veggies, and a little bit of fat, and then I just throw it all together. I'm not really following any kind of recipe. I just grabbed things out of my fridge. So I have the greens that I picked this morning. I'm gonna chop these up, and I'm gonna just throw everything on top of this, and we're basically making a salad. Protein choice is super firm tofu and some lupini beans. Carb choice, sweet potato, and a little bit of hummus as dressing. This also has tahini in it, so that's gonna be fat. And then we're gonna add some extra veggies on top. So I got a carrot, I got some sauerkraut, I got a thing of cucumber salad that I bought from the Jersey pickle guys, And this is actually reused. So like my daughter loves this. She ate most of it. And then I just cut up another cucumber and threw it into it. So now they're all seasoned and good. So that's going to be veggies. Probably put some tomatoes on top too. And this is how I'm just going to throw together something really simple and easy. To do this sweet potato really quickly, I'm going to dice it. I'm going to microwave it in my steamer with a little bit of water, probably about 5 minutes. And then we'll air fry it with some seasonings and the tofu. The tofu and the sweet potato is going into the air fryer with some of this Caesar seasoning from Savory Spice. So I'm just gonna season that real good with that. Give it a toss and let it get crispy for my salad. Chopped up those greens from my garden. There's beet greens, mizuna, and just lettuce in there. Gonna top it with some shredded carrot, lupini beans, roasted red peppers. Get out. I'm going to use a combination of homemade hummus and this Carolina vinegar from Aldi. This is in like a barbecue sauce section, but it eats like a dressing to me. It's only 35 calories for 2 tablespoons, and it's pretty good for a salad. So I'm going to combine these in a container and keep them on the side until I'm ready to eat. And tomato, some of those cucumbers from the cucumber salad, some sauerkraut. And that is going to be it. So I'm going to top this with the tofu and the sweet potato. When I'm ready to eat, I'll shake it up with the hummus and that mustard vinegar stuff, and that's going to be my lunch. So that covers my fats, my proteins, my starches, everything all in one bowl that I can just pop into a little like lunch box with an ice pack and a fork, and I'm good to go. Just got back from spending hours at the pool and I am thirsty, so I got myself a bubbly and I got myself an iced coffee because being out in that heat makes me tired. And oh my god. Yeah, pool hair. So I am going down to get my workout in. I probably should have done that before I tired myself at the pool, but it is what it is. So coffee and water, hydrating, and then I'm going down the basement to work out. My daughter has been asking me to make my orange miso ginger sauce a lot lately, so I finally bought some oranges, and that's what we're gonna have for dinner. I'm gonna do a very simple stir fry. Start by making this sauce, deciding on the veggies. For protein, we're gonna do soy chunks, and then we're gonna pair it with some rice. I just put some sushi rice in the rice cooker for my kids, but for myself, I have been craving, where did I put it? I have been wanting some farro, so I finally got some from Trader Joe's, and I think today is the day that I am actually going to cook it up because I want it. So that's gonna be dinner. It should be very delicious. I have to go through my fridge and decide on veggies. It's gonna be snap peas from my garden. I think I have some frozen mushrooms, probably some broccoli. I'm gonna try to do like a good diversity of veggies in this, and I'll just put them in a pot with some water basically and steam them up, and then all the flavor and seasoning is going to come from this orange sauce that we're about to make. We're going to start by juicing our oranges. I do not have the right tool for this, so we're going to make do with my lemon squeezer. Had more than I needed, so I'm going to eat half of an orange. So I am doubling this recipe so that we can have extra for my daughter to have leftovers. So we're starting with a cup of freshly squeezed orange juice. You can find the full written recipe for this on my blog. We're gonna do vinegar. It's all rice wine vinegar, but I only have seasoned and I wanna keep it a little bit lighter. So we're gonna do half apple cider, half rice wine in this one. Teaspoon of garlic powder. 3 to 4 teaspoons of ginger, almond butter, and miso. The almond butter and the miso don't really whisk well, so we're going to use an immersion blender. You could also just do this whole thing right in a blender. And once all those chunks are gone, your sauce is ready. This is a really thin sauce. It's perfect to use as a dressing or drizzle over rice bowls, which is basically what we're doing tonight. It's very light. It's tangy, slightly sweet, and very orangey. I have the soy chunks just rehydrating in a little bit of vegan broth back here. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with these yet. I may just throw them on the griddle just to give them a little color. Just scavenged through my produce to see what I could collect for this dinner tonight, and this is what we landed on. I've got a zucchini from my garden, also snap peas from my garden, so those are going in, as well as green onion, carrot, a random chunk of cabbage that I found, broccoli, and I have some frozen shiitake mushrooms that I'll throw in there as well. And that's going to be the veggie portion. I want to make sure that I have a ton of non-starchy veggies, and bonus points for the diversity, having a bunch of different stuff in there, because that is what feeds your microbiome when you have a nice diversity of different plant foods. So I have a lot of different things coming into this stir fry. And it's also going to help me fill up on less calories if I eat a lot of the non-starchy veggies. So that is the goal. But we're also going to be pairing it with a nice heaping serving of those soy chunks so that I have the protein to fuel the muscle growth that I am currently trying to pursue. So building muscle, losing fat, ultimate goal, right? It never fails. I always walk away from my pan and the moisture in there always dries up, and I always not quite burn it, but you know, get a little brown in there. Never really ruined a meal though, so that's good at least. Broccoli, a bit more water so that doesn't happen again. I'm gonna let that broccoli cook for like 4 minutes, and then I'll toss in the snap peas at the very end. I put the soy curls on this skillet here just to get a little bit of color on them and some crunchiness before they go on our bowls. Snap peas are in, the heat is off because I want them just barely cooked and to still have some crunch. And these veggies really haven't been seasoned at all. I'm gonna really rely on that sauce that I made to make it taste yummy. I have my large dinner here, tons and tons of those non-starchy veggies that I just steamed up in the pan, the farro, the soy chunks. I drizzled over that sauce on the top with some avocado for some healthy fats in there, lots of protein, lots of non-starchy veggies, starches to keep me full and satisfied, and I cannot wait to dig into this. Probably gonna top it with some sriracha or sambal to give it a little bit of spice, mix it all up, and that's it. My hubby is on bedtime duty, and I'm going to prep myself some yogurt because I'm running low. So I'm going to mix it up, throw it in my Instant Pot, and then it'll be ready for me in the morning. So I'm going to show you how I've been doing it recently. Take this with a grain of salt because I'm experimenting, and this is what has worked for me. And I know there's a lot of different methods out there. This gives you a very thin yogurt that's very difficult to thicken up. So if you want a Greek style yogurt, this is not it. But I have a sanitized mason jar. I'm gonna fill it up with my soy milk. This is just soy milk and water. There's nothing else in here. I like this one because it is a bit higher in protein. I do think you get a little bit of a better texture when you have more protein. So I start by putting just a little bit in there, and then I'm adding my starter. It's either gonna be yogurt from my last batch, or it's gonna be a bit of starter. This is the one that I have been using recently. I got it off of Amazon. It's working really well. I store it in my freezer, and you only need like a 1/16 of a teaspoon to get a good batch of yogurt. Today I think I'm going to use my old yogurt and save this for next time. So I have just, you can see kind of how thin this is. It's very thin. You saw it at breakfast time too. It's thin, but I like it because it's just kind of feels like a thick cream, and it's good over my yogurt bowls. It's good over fruit. So I'm going to use some of this. I'm not even going to measure. I'm just going to pour. That looks good. And now I'm going to whisk this to make sure it's combined. Get it in there really good. That should be good. And then we're just going to top it off the rest of the way. Full container. Give it one little stir for good luck. We're taking this, we're putting it right into the Instant Pot. That's it. Nothing else is in there. just that. We put on the lid, we turn on the yogurt setting. 14 hours sounds good to me, and good till the morning. And this is where I am going to say goodnight to you. I'm wrapping up this video. I do plan on having a Ninja Creamy tonight for dessert, so I will insert that and anything else that I eat here for you so that you can get a full picture and see every single thing that I ate today as a long-term vegan on a health journey. I have plans tonight to play some games with my sister and brother-in-law and my hubby, and so I'm going to enjoy that as we play our games, and that is why I'm saying goodnight now, because I'm going to go enjoy my night and I'm done filming. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it gave you some inspiration on meals, on how you can throw together easy, healthy dishes without making it complicated, and yeah, that's it. Every day looks a little bit different. Keep that in mind that this is one day in my life. Not every day looks like this. Some days I have more treats. Some days I have more fat. Some days I have less protein. Every day is a little bit different, but the goal is to eat as many whole plant foods as possible so that I can be the healthiest me. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.